Hey everyone, it's Audrey from Mom Generation. So I am here with my son Henry. Hey Henry, how are you?
Good.
How old are you?
5.
And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. So one thing that I love to do with the boys, now this is I guess my love of playing with their hair began when I had my first son, William. Can you stand up, bud? Stand up on the stool. Stand up on the stool so you're my height, almost my height. So I never had a daughter to play with her hair and to kind of do some fun things with. Now I have a daughter. What's her name? What's that little girl's name downstairs? Victoria. But Victoria doesn't have a lot of hair yet because she's only 4 months. But
She does have a lot.
Well, she has a lot for a baby. But I wanted to do some videos on some really cool hairstyles for boys because a lot of moms out there who have boys, they'll be like, I don't know what to do. There's not many options out there, but there are a lot of options, and I wanted to have some fun and do some videos showing you how you can do some cool hairstyles on your guys, on your boys. So look at Daddy. Can you look straight ahead of the camera? So this is Henry's hair now. Henry actually has a lot of hair, and when I go get his haircut, I always ask for it to stay long on top and short on the back. I think I actually have them use like a number 4 when it comes to when they're actually like trimming his hair in the back. So and what is they use a 4 on him, right, Maddie?
Yeah, I like to use a 3, but
3 or 4. I always like to go a little bit longer, but so stand up, Henry, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do with Henry's hair today. What do you want Mommy to do today? What?
Mohawk.
He loves a mohawk for school. So the first thing I do when they're cutting his hair is I always ask for it to make sure that the bangs aren't a blunt cut because he doesn't like a blunt cut. And when you know what movie I'm talking about when you come out of the water and it's like straight across the eyebrows, Dumb and Dumber. I don't like that look on the boys. So what I always ask for them to take his bangs and just like make them almost like where they just like all different kind of lengths. I don't even know the proper word for it, but I'm like, just don't make it a blunt cut. So stand up, Henry. We're going to do your cool, you got to look at Daddy though. Turn around. Okay, so I always start with some gel. I've been using the Tea Tree styling gel on Henry. And the boys actually have really good hair. It actually does what I want it to do. So I always used, first I like put a good size amount in, probably a little bit like a nickel size. I rub it around in my hands. And, I've brushed his hair already in the morning, and he has no product in it right now. And I just take my hands and I start fanning it up like this. I just start bringing it together to a point so it looks like a what?
Mohawk.
A mohawk. And because his hair is so long on top, which I think is the beauty of it, turn around and look at Daddy, I'm able to really play with it on top. Whenever his hair gets really short, it's really tough to do that. So I start by doing this. I get it into the actual shape I want it to be in. Let me see that handsome face. Let me see it. Handsome. I go back in. I use a lot of gel. But this way, I know it stays all day because he's a boy and he's active. Turn around again. Look at Mommy. And then I just go in after I get the shape.
And you do the back.
I am doing the back right now. And I just make sure everything else is in the perfect little spot. Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness, so handsome. So truly, I just get a base right in the front, and I just work with that. I get the little point. No, you can't get any. Ready? Look at Daddy. Super duper easy. And one thing which I've been doing with Henry in the mornings too is I do finish it off just with a quick hairspray. So look at Daddy. Close your eyes. Close those eyes. And I just do a quick spray on top. And then in the back. My boys are all notorious for having really bad cowlicks, so I'm always trying to keep them down. And one thing that I've been doing, which has been a great thing for me with them, is like working with the cowlick. So I work it into the actual mohawk. So turn around, look straight ahead of Daddy. Here's Henry's hair for the day. Here's the side. Here's the other side. What do you think? Cool dude? Show Daddy your cool dude face, what you've been doing lately at home. There we go. Very cool. How to do a mohawk.